Daytona Beach, Florida, home to Hankster's Hot Rods, Muscle Car, and Collector Car Showroom. Where we own all of our vehicles, we are not a consignment dealership. During the next 7 to 8 minutes of this video presentation, we are going to go over our buying process. So if you're already familiar with our process or you've watched our videos in the past, please feel free to fast forward to today's vehicle presentation. In Daytona Beach, we have a 25,000 square foot facility where we house 60 to 70 collector cars, all of which we own. Hanksters.com. We are an internet-based business. We have 80 to 100 photographs on our website of each vehicle, along with a 20 to 25 minute video presentation. The reason we have this content on our website is because the majority of the transactions we conduct month after month and year after year are done sight unseen. Yes, people wire us money for $30,000, $50,000, $70,000 cars without ever coming to look at them. However, I do not encourage that you do this. Classic cars, they're awesome, nostalgic, have great looks, get a lot of compliments, a lot of eyeball, a lot of appeal. But they're 30, 40, 50-year-old cars. They are not that brand new car that you're going to go get from your Ford or Dodge dealer or Chevrolet dealership. They all have flaws, deficiencies, weaknesses, tendencies, some of which we try to disclose in our video presentation and in our photos on our website. I encourage you to come in person to check out the car for yourself. We would gladly pull the car outside for you. You can check out the paint condition, interior condition, real good out in the natural light. You can pop the hood, you can pop the trunk, look the car over real good with your own eyes. We have 2 twin post lifts here in our Daytona showroom. We'd be more than happy to put the car in air for you if you'd like us to. You can check out the undercarriage, the suspension components, the bottom of the motor, the bottom of the transmission, the floor pan condition, the tire condition. We'll let you drive the car. You can see how the car stops, starts, steers, accelerates, how the transmission shifts, how the ride feels, if there's any noises you don't like, if there's any kind of vibrations or anything like that you do not like. This way, when the vehicle shows up to you wherever you're at in the United States or in the world, there are no surprises because you were here and you went over the car for yourself in its entirety. In our photo shoots and in our video presentations, we try to represent each vehicle as honestly and as accurately as we possibly can and offer full transparency. However, we can only cover so much content in a 20-minute video presentation, and this is why we encourage you guys to come in person and check the car out for yourself. What happens next? Once you decide on your classic ride, where do we go from here? If you're a cash buyer, we accept cashier's check from your bank and bank wire transfer. And if you're coming to visit us in person, you want to bring us cash, we'll take that too. That does still spend today, believe it or not. Maybe you don't have the cash to buy one of these cars. What are my financing options? We work with a few different collector car lenders that offer terms on these vehicles. The terms start at 5 years and they go up to 15 years. Approval is going to be based on your credit bureau, debt to income ratio, time on the job, time at your residence, price of the car, things like that. I discussed 15-year term. They aren't going to do 15 years on a $25,000 car. There is price cutoffs for that 15-year approval, and obviously you have to qualify on the credit end. The loans from the lenders are simple interest loans, which means if your payment's $500 a month and you pay $800 a month, the extra $300 goes towards principal. Also, no prepayment penalty. So if you get approved for an 8-year term, which is about the average approval term, and you pay it off in 12 months, they aren't going to penalize you for doing so. So that makes it nice to own one of these classics also. Short-term money loans, you can do that. And then you can pull money out of your home equity line or your 401k or pull cash out of the bank, whatever the circumstances that you have are. Once the vehicle is paid for, what happens? The car goes through a pre-delivery inspection process. We sell old cars. Anything can stop working, anything can start leaking at any given moment. Therefore, we put the vehicle through one last shakedown prior to it leaving our facility and heading your direction. We torque the lug nuts, we check the tire pressure, we check the fluid levels, make sure the AC is blowing cold if it's equipped, make sure your brake lights work, your horn works, your wipers work, all of that stuff. Once it's green lighted and the guys say it's good to go, then we detail it. After it goes through detail, a carrier is dispatched if we are the ones handling the shipping. We can typically have a truck here within 48 hours. However, If you're in a more rural or remote destination, or a holiday falls in there, or maybe you're on the West Coast where they do fewer runs because of obviously the travel distance, it may take 3, 4, 5 business days to get a truck here, but I promise you, we know you're excited to get your ride. We are excited we earned your business as a customer. We will get you your vehicle as quickly and as safely as we possibly can. If you're the one handling the shipping, let's say you're sending your own carrier, or you're coming with your own enclosed or open transport, or you're driving the car home because you're close enough, we'll let you know when the vehicle is ready and you can come pick the vehicle up. That about covers our purchasing process here at Hankster's Hot Rods of Daytona. So let's get started with today's vehicle presentation. There are many cars in our business and our industry that are on the upswing right now, and some of those cars include the Buick Grand National, the Chevrolet Camaro, as always, except we're talking about like the 3rd gen Camaros, and then of course our infamous Ford Mustang. The one we're about to present to you today happens to be an original mile, unmolested, 5-speed, 1989 Fox body, convertible. So let's check it out. As I said, unmolested, meaning that it has the original motor, original transmission, original paint, original interior. So these cars are becoming increasingly more difficult to find. Ones that have not been wrecked, have not been had motor swaps, tranny swaps, interior swaps, color changes, so on and so forth. It does have the original 5.0 liter motor. Of course, it is equipped with power brakes, it is equipped with power steering, and of course you have your factory air conditioning. Let's check out the rest of the car. Highly desirable color combination and drivetrain combination. It is a red car, white leather gut, white convertible top, glass back window. Yeah, so let's continue our presentation. So I don't know if every last inch of the car is original paint, but it is the original paint in the original paint color. So it does have minor imperfections in it, such as, you know, a couple, like there's a little chip in the hood that has been brush touched. Here's another one here. Overall, the paint quality up on the hood is in pretty nice condition. No spider webs, no clear coat fade, anything like that going on. Let's take a look here at the front fascia, where you get a lot of debris on the sports cars, the older sports cars. So you do have a little paint nick there. You know, and a couple miscellaneous, you know, there's something where something was brush touched there. But like I said, it's original paint. So original car, original front fascia, original hood, original fenders. Let's check out the driver's side of the car. So starting with the driver's side front fender, all the paint in really nice condition on the vehicle. Like it is the original wheels. The tires in good shape. We'll show you those when the car's up on the lift. No paint issues on the driver's side front fender, in pretty nice condition. 5.0 badging that signifies the size of the motor under the hood. So you can see that the 5.0 badge is original from 1989, so it does have, you know, some cracking from age, dry rot there. So be aware of that. Front windshield on the car, real nice condition. No cracks, no chips. The white convertible top, I believe, has been replaced. There's no way that it can look that nice from 1989. Obviously, it's down right now. We do that so you can get a better glimpse of the interior. We figure we'll you know, show you a lot more in the interior than the exterior. But we do have pictures with the convertible top up, actually several of them, so take a look. If there was anything to point out on the convertible top, I'd put it up and I'd point it out, but there's not. It's in real nice condition. Before we go into the interior of the vehicle, let's check out the driver's side door. Not only the fitment's fantastic because it's all original panels, fender, door, quarters. And then the ground effects with the Mustang GT badging is also in nice shape down below. Window glass all the way around the car, also in fantastic condition. Check that out in the still photos as well. Before I pop open the driver door, let's just take a look in the car real quick. Power windows, Power door locks, we'll show you those on the test drive. It is a power top. It does function. Seat belts in the front and the back. White leather interior, of course. It has your standard little bit of yellowing to the age of the interior, as we're accustomed to seeing with white interior in classic cars. However, overall, the condition of the interior is really nice. The leather looks like it's been conditioned over the years. It's not ripped or torn or heavily cracked. So let's pop open the driver door here, take a look inside the car. Door panel on the driver's side, real nice condition. The carpet, the leather, the vinyl, the armrest, your controls, be it the window switches, door lock switches, all in real nice shape. Let's pop the driver's seat forward here. And I'll just give you a glimpse in the back seat there, give you a nice good look at that. Keep in mind, again, the carpeting, also original. So there is not a whole lot of heavy stain or rips, tears, anything like that. However, it does show signs of age. The floor mats in the car, however, are brand new. So you can take that into consideration. The 5.0 liter there stamping in the driver's side front floor mat. Like I said, all four are brand new. We bought them, we put them in there. Carpeting underneath the floor mat, not in bad condition at all. Driver's seat, obviously going to get the most wear and tear. There is, signs of aging, patina, cracking in the leather on the driver's side. There is a little, tear down. It's not it looks like a tear somebody might have glued down low there. And wear and tear on the seat, but nothing's punctured through. Like I said, that's not, it looks like somebody glued it at one time, but it's not through. But the, driver's seat condition, not bad at all for a car of this age. So you do have a 5-speed shifter in the center there. Ford factory steering wheel. Your center console there, not in bad shape whatsoever. Does have power mirrors. Those also function. 61,000 original miles on the car. Carfax clean, so you don't have to worry about any kind of accidents or anything like that. Rear quarter panel paint also nice, very nice, high and low, no issues there. And all the wheels are in pretty good shape. You can see there it does have some, scarring there or aging to the wheel. Once again, they're original to the vehicle. Hopping up to the deck lid, let's take a look at your little rack area there on the deck lid. Third brake light, little tiny rear spoiler, all in pretty good shape. Does function. Ford badge, blue oval on the deck lid on the passenger side there. We'll pop open the trunk real quick. You do have a parade boot in there. The trunk is obviously carpeted. I don't know if there, let me see if there's I can't get it up, but I'm gonna see, yep, there is a spare underneath there. I can't get the tire carrier board up, but I can feel with my hand there is a spare underneath there. So now, as of the age of the spare, I don't know, it could be from 1989 as well, so please keep that in mind. We do not touch spares. If they're in there, they're in there. If they're not there, they're not there. And if the spare's 30 years old, we don't do anything with it. We do, however, take care of the tires that are actually on the vehicle. Let's go to the passenger side of the car. Once again, you don't have to worry about any kind of panel fitment issues because they're all factory fit and finish. So the tires, I said, are in good condition on the vehicle, so we'll take a look at those when we're up on the rack. No issues on the rear quarter on the passenger side. Take a look at the bottom of the door on the passenger side. Ground effects, there's no issues there. Let's just pop open the passenger side door real quickly. We'll show you the door panel here. Power locks, power windows, leather on the door, vinyl on the door, carpeting on the door, everything in real nice shape. Take a look at the carpet up by the center console there. That's all in nice condition. There's no discoloration or rips there. Passenger side seat, obviously much nicer than the driver's seat, simply because there's not always necessarily a passenger, but there is always a driver if the car's in motion. So, yeah, it's a great looking interior, great color combination. The black and red dash, the black floor mats with the red carpet and the white seats, really cool color combination to this car. Front fender on the passenger side does once again have the 5.0 badging. There are no paint issues on the front fender down low or up high. There is a tiny wrinkle in the paint there. I don't know if you can see it in the video. It's very faint, but it is there on like the corner of the headlight on the passenger side. It is a driver quality 1989 Ford Mustang convertible. The thing I have been kind of, I don't know if you want to call it preaching, but kind of speaking of in the video presentations I'm doing on these mid-80s, early 80s, late 80s Camaros and Mustangs, they are definitely an investment. This particular car, it's a cool sports car, 5-speed, 5.0s. As most of you probably know, if you're in the market for one of these, they're super quick. So you have yourself an awesome sports car here. Depreciation on the car happened long ago, and what's happening now is appreciation. So I've seen the cost of these things drive up over the years, and they are continuing to do so. So if you invest in one of these cars, and in 3, 4, 5 years you want to sell it, I'm sure you'll get your money back, and probably even more than you paid for it, to be honest with you. Like I said, the Fox bodies and the third generation Camaros they're getting hot, and they get hotter year after year. So think about that when you're looking to make your next classic car, collector car purchase, and give this 1989 Ford Mustang convertible serious consideration. Let's put it up in the air. We'll check out the undercarriage real quick, and then shortly after that we'll do a test drive to show you how the car runs out. Okay, so we are underneath our 1989 Ford Mustang. And so keep something in mind. When we get our cars in, we do a reconditioning process to our undercarriage. We usually will paint up the floor pan, paint the oil pan, paint the transmission, so on and so forth. But we're selective of what cars we do that to. We didn't do anything to this particular car because this is what it looks like. It's original from 1989. So we did have to put new mufflers and pipes on it towards the rear of the vehicle here, you'll see, because it did have some, they were original, and they did have some pinholes in it, and we weren't going to sell you guys a car with, rusted out mufflers and some pipe issues in the back there. So those are new, you'll see that in the presentation. But as far as the rest of the car, it's all original. So you have disc brakes up front that came factory on this car. Again, original cross member, original cats. Oil pan, check out the oil pan on the car. You might get a little glimpse of it there on the driver's side. Can't see crap on the passenger side, starter in your way, cross member in the way. I'm standing right underneath the car and I can't see, so I'm sure you can't see either. No holes in the catch, no holes in the pipes here, or I would have done all of it. So there was no concern up front here. Those are all nice and neat. Floor pans, once again, factory, original. No hit body, clean Carfax, the whole 9 yards. So original factory floor pans in our 89 Mustang. Brand new mufflers. We put accelerators on there, so basically the pipes and mufflers from the H pipe back on the car are brand new. Up over the rear end here, you can see pipes are brand new. Exhausted out the rear with the slight turn down. Rear end looks good on the car. It is drum brakes in the rear. Let's take a look at the tire condition here on our Uniroyals. The tread, plenty of tread left on the tire, and then of course between your treads there, real nice condition. 89 Ford Mustang convertible. It is a beautiful Friday afternoon here in Daytona Beach. Why don't we set our 89 Mustang down on the ground, take it out for a test drive, and show you how this vehicle performs. Inside of our 89 Mustang, where do we want to start? Horn, tilt,
Power top. Goes all the way up, all the way down. We are going to do the test drive with the top down. Door locks, power. Windows, power. Driver quarter. Passenger side door. Passenger side quarter. Those go all the way up and all the way down too, promise. Oh boy, how about the radio? Chores through good. All right, AC. Ah! Hey, it's cold. All right, but we do not need it today, believe it or not. It's only about 70 degrees out here right now, so, well, maybe 76, 77, but still that's not hot for us. Power mirrors work. Let me see, is this the driver's? Yep, look, see, I don't know if you can see it or not, but hear it. Push over that motorcycle. All right, what are we forgetting? Turn signals, driver's side. Passenger side. 61,000, whatever. 61,071 is the actual miles on the car. Tack. Battery. Temp's not up yet because we just started the car. The fuel gauge is full on the car. We found that out. And the oil. Wipers. I think that's it. I don't know if I'm forgetting anything. As far as I know, everything on the freaking car works, even the seatbelt that I got on. I'm trying to think if I'm forgetting radio, AC, top. But I got these on delay. These freaking Ford wipers. I'm used to General Motors products. All right, let's take it on a drive. We'll see if we can get it through 5 gears and show you how the car runs. You know, in high school, I always wanted one of these things. I always had Camaros, but I always wanted a 5.0 Mustang. Because we always raced and they were quicker than the Camaros were. Real nice traction. Great alignment. Real nice response on the wheel. Runs just like an 89 Mustang should. There's no vibrations in the tires. There's no pulsations. There's no engine noise, rattles, vibrations, drivetrain vibrations, tranny vibrations. The car's not popping out of gear. Our temp's coming up over here. Not sure if you can see that with the sun glare or not. The speedo's functioning. Again, I don't know if you can see it with the sun glare. It's beautiful here in Daytona today. We got Oktoberfest going on and a lot of motorcycles out. But when you do a top-down presentation, you get some sun glare in your instrument cluster. So we try to shoot it, but we really can't see what you guys are seeing right now. The brakes on the car are fantastic. No vibration issues in the brakes whatsoever. No pulling to the left or to the right. If I get a green light here before this track. Ah, damn it. Taking all my fun away. Okay. We'll try to wait for these people to pass because I've made mention, I think 1 or 2 times, that this car's quick, so it won't take me long to catch up to them. Real nice idle, not stalling out. This is a cool car. Like I said, investment. Investment, investment. Not only is it Oktoberfest, but all the snowbirds are down here too, so we're gonna have to sit here and wait for traffic. Okay, we ready? That's 4th. Can we get 5th? I'm gonna get it. I don't need it, but I'll get it. This friggin' car is awesome. I like it. Well, there's 55. Okay, look at the traction. Tracking nice and straight, steering wheel's nice and centered. There's no pull to the left or the right. There's no kind of front end shake whatsoever. Front end's nice and tight on the car. It's a good car. Great color combination, original motor, clean Carfax, original miles. So much going for it. Functioning AC, working factory Ford radio. Pretty cool stuff. 386-944-9219 is our contact phone here in Daytona Beach. Hanksters.com is our website. It's where you can find all the photos of this car today along with this video presentation we are doing right this very moment. Let's check our temp real quick to show you the car is not overheating. At full retail price, our '89 Mustang convertible includes shipping in the lower 48 United States on an enclosed carrier. It also includes a powertrain warranty. That warranty covers the engine, the transmission, and the rear end. It doesn't cover batteries. It doesn't cover if the AC stops blowing cold. It doesn't cover if the oil pan gasket starts leaking. It only covers your major mechanical breakdowns. It's good at any ASE certified facility in the United States, which are most independent and franchised facilities. You just can't take it to your buddy Joe at work that claims he's Blue Oval certified. Is the price of the vehicle negotiable? It most certainly is. If we negotiate the price of the car, the warranty comes off. The warranty is good at full retail price only, so you don't have to bother asking that question because there's no exceptions. Also, the shipping comes off. Time is money, and we actually, believe it or not, we have to pay somebody to set up the logistics for the shipping of this vehicle. The pickup, the delivery, to track the progress, to pay the driver. So at a negotiated cost, you will handle all that legwork on your own. Maybe you're a collector, you have your own open or enclosed trailer, you'd like to come trailer this car home, we have no issue with that. You can maybe make a couple day trip here to Daytona, there's a lot of cool stuff to do. And then of course, if you are local to us here in the Sunshine State, you can come drive this beautiful '89 Mustang home. Hanksters Hot Rods is located in Daytona Beach. And once again, our website is hanksters.com. Check us out.